Alright, back at it here. I played a few last night. I was trying and Twitch out for a little bit. I might be starting to do more of these on Twitch. Just because, I don't know, I guess maybe just the actual playthroughs of the runs might make more sense on Twitch than YouTube, but yeah, I don't know, maybe I could just do both. I guess I can probably record and stream at the same time, but right now I'm feeling more like just recording. So we lost at least one. I think I lost like two, but you know, that's how it goes. I think we're off. We won one pretty fun one last night with Shardtail Queen. What do we got now? Oh, well, we got a super strong combo. Seraph's Temperance, so just look out for some Glimmer, or Ice Storm, or Titan's Tooth. Those will all be great, and, you know, Incant will pretty much naturally counter the Temperate, but if we happen to low roll and don't get any sort of Incant, there's always Razor Sharp Edge, or worst comes to worst, Sharpen. And otherwise, we shouldn't have too many issues, especially if we start Thornlord. This is like the best Thornlord setup possible. Starting cards, Flash Freeze is pretty good, Deado's okay, and Edge Prior, we all know my thoughts on that card. Thornlord's sweet. Won't be too hard. Cuddlebeard for sure. The other card's obviously very good early game, but Cuddlebeard's just good at every stage of the game. It's going to turn my basics and these Flash Freezes into absolute monsters. This should be nothing too bad. We'll set up at the bottom even though I'm just going for wins, not score necessarily. I'd like to just take advantage of every incant here with the Sting. Plus we got the Restoration Detonation. I mean, we drew one in the opener, of course. That's how it goes, but we'll get another one, and at that point being able to actually get some value out of the HP will be nice. I'm glad we at least rolled nice there, though it didn't matter. It looked like that dude was dead anyway. But for the record, you know. So there's no way to kill this, it looks like. Yeah, so that sucks. Maybe I should have put a Steward here, actually, because then that might have made more sense, because then I could hit Throne by putting another one there. And if it spawned up here, I could have just forgone powered it. I mean, you never know what you're going to draw, but that's pretty likely. Then again, we could have just drawn Flash Freeze, but whatever. Deck's strong enough, we probably don't need too much there, so to speak. And that should finish him. We'll just do this for an incant. And, I mean, we might as well just finish down here. There's no way anyone's going to beat us. I think this guy doesn't stand a chance. So there's the Sharpen. I'm going to be greedy and just take the Wildwood Sap, I think, though. I mean, this really just... I'm going to hope that I just get an Incant unit or a Razor Sharp Edge. If not, I still already scale Incants with Wildenton. That could still just be enough. Maybe I transition to Strangler or something. That would definitely make it be enough. Or Quick. I could just go Quick and double strike. That technically would scale better than just going all three into Incant. Depends on if we need to use Wildenton as a tank or not, though. I'd rather go all in on Thornlord / put one into Strangler if I see it, if I have to use him as a tank. Even though Flash Freeze is obviously very good, Preserve is also very good. I think we just take a Crystallis here, because outside of the situation of actually getting to use Detonation, we don't really have any just front-loaded damage. Plus, I'd like to be able to use the front-loaded damage on just any floor if I need to. So we could take the Will for now. We don't have anything to buff it with, because we didn't take the Sharpen, but who knows, we could always end up with it. Luckily, Thornlord's good enough that I can take on any boss here, so I don't need to do the Merchant of Steel to like find a beefy unit, and I'd rather just find a Siren here or something. Well, that's a Lodestone totem, isn't it? We could certainly do that. It's just possibly not needed, though. I feel like I don't know. We all know how I have my triple Lodestone strategy. How likely is it I could do that? I could health in it, but I'd have 2 at 0 HP. It's not super great, but I do start with 3 incants, which is pretty nice. Just feel like the Lodestone totem runs aren't necessarily as exciting as just going Siren. Let me think about this. I mean, Lodestone totem's pretty powerful. It's pretty powerful. Arcus. Which version of Talos? That version? I feel like I could probably just make Lodestone Totem work, right? Just go all in on him. Let's do it. And let's see, 10 magic power. I think I'd rather just get stuff down to 0. Or this down to 1, and then let's... I can't reroll. Don't need to hold the gold because we're going Hellvent. I'll just purge a Steward. Stewards first, then the Edge Prior. Our goal will be to like try to get most of our deck down to 0 cost, and then it'll be pretty easy run following that. So Lodestone, single Lodestone early game, or single Lodestone Totem early game is not particularly powerful, but it's good enough. Like the Siren would have given us a stronger early game, but I believe we're just committing to the late game here. Just almost guaranteed win for late game. When you can get a few of these Lodestone Totems, it is basically a guaranteed win. I'm going to give him more damage, but I would like some gold, even if I'm not immediately able to use it. We could technically do this. I mean, why not? And why don't we just give you some damage? So they'll be sapped, not enough to prevent all damage, unfortunately. However, I can kill this guy. Why don't I do that? And this guy, we'll just let them be. We're probably going to kill, you know, the dude here, so no biggie. Give him a bit of damage here. So we'll take that little bit of damage, but as long as we get this done here, we should be good. Okay. Just barely. That was closer than I thought it would be. Good thing I put the damage. Well, it didn't matter. Looks like if Oldington killed him, it didn't matter where I put the damage. But, so there's a Razor Sharp Edge. I mean, I'd probably take that over Sharpen. Just lower Ember cost. I mean, there's just Vine Grasp as well, but this gives us some outs. I have the Animus of Will. Lodestone might not be enough for Talos, so I like to have the option at least at Lodestone. I'm taking Offering here because with this type of deck, it almost doesn't matter what the card is. Anything that I can play for 0 and not have to have a target is a high priority add, even if it doesn't make sense for the deck. That's just how these incant heavy decks are. It's kind of funny how it works, but yeah, we want to hit every Hellvent possible. I'm actually going to see if I can get some health on him first, though, from an event or something. It doesn't look like it, but I would take this. Tanks are going to be the issue, so why not? Don't need, and we'll Hellvent the Lodestone Totem. Another thing about Hellventing it as many times as possible, it protects against the times that you drop like 2 or sometimes more Lodestone Totems at the first turn. Because without any artifact support, you cannot play all of them, obviously, even if you took 2 Ember upgrades. But we'll be fine here. We can... Question is, what do we want to do? Do we want to... Like, it might be safer to go up top, is what I'm thinking. Because with the extra rage, it's iffy. I think I like the top though. And as far as where to put these, I mean I could get extra damage here, but I think I'd rather just kill these. I'll draw a bunch of cards next turn, and yeah, there's the other Lodestone. We can't play it here, but I'm fine with that for this fight. Let's just play everything out here. Put the damage there. Do this. I'm going to put this here. We may need that scaling. And I think just this. Alright, time to sap the crap out of her. We'll do this, that, and how about some more Frostbite? Not hit me now, Talos. We could totally just use this if we needed to, but it doesn't look like we need to. I will do that. It's minus HP, but who cares? And I'm gonna, let's see. I'll probably be able to sap these guys so much that it doesn't matter. I'd rather just get the extra damage here. Talos is really the only thing I'm worried about right now. I have a lot of Frostbite and stuff, but if I, for whatever reason, can't stack enough sap on her, which I won't be stacking it until she comes up for the Relentless rounds, it looks like. Like, that could always be an issue. Let's go ahead and just sack that so we don't redraw. So with that much sap, I think we're fine here to not take a hit, yeah. Alright, so like this, for example, would be a horrible turn if she was up here. That would be only a few rounds of sap, you know. But for now, let's do this. At least sap them. I'm going to take some hits here, it looks like. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. As long as we can get some of these units out, hopefully... Well, it doesn't matter, we're not going to redraw. This is nice, right here. I think we really just want to get all the stats in here so that we can. But this will go here. We'll do this. Should have done that first. Slight mistake. And we're already killing her, so that's a good sign, right? But just for good measure, you gotta run up the score, because Talos is kind of a bitch, and she deserves it. Ice and Pyre is pretty nice, because I'll probably want to set up in the top almost every time, it seems. But then again, there's a Woken Rail Spike. As I said, easy incants might trump Ice and Pyre. They might Biden it too, because it is, after all, 2021. Dumb joke, I know. Dumb joke, I know. Ice and Pyre will be better immediately, but Rail Spike will be better for endgame, because by the time I have enough Lodestone totems, even these Shade Wings aren't going to be hitting me. And then those tanks will be so sapped that none of them are ever going to hurt my Pyre, so this becomes less necessary, and then something like this is just better. I can play it at worst for just a free incant at 0. Maybe I even Ember reduce it so it still draws me stuff. I think given that I'm just focused on endgame, I'm going to go with the Rail Spike. And we'll never take another unit unless it's a Lodestone totem. There's no point. We'll be removing Animus probably now, honestly. We really don't need her. And I might as well just go all in on Thorn Lord. There's no point not to. Just get the extra health, get the extra incant scaling. I wouldn't want to strangle anything, and I wouldn't want the lower health and making myself quick. That doesn't like help me that much. I do have a conundrum right now though, because the problem with Wildenton is he's such a fat boy that I kind of need Pip. I probably have to go Pip. It's not the greatest to go Pip here, but if my root seeds will be priority Ember reduction costs, if I can get them free, I essentially have a draw upgrade, which generally you'd want to go draw upgrade if I was a different variant of this. Like the Tethys is the best, in my opinion. Tethys and Awoken, because she only takes up 1 space, and instead of Wildenton's 3, for example, so I don't ever need that extra pip. Here I do, though, because I need Wildenton on the floor. Another option, though, I guess, is I could keep Animus of Will and just put her on the floor. That's not, like, super out of the question. I think here, though, we got to get the Ember unit costs and remove units, and maybe we get a Lodestone, you never know, but nope. So we skip. Remove all units from the deck. I'm not ready to remove Animus of Will yet, because I'm actually a little bit enticed at the thought of what I just talked about there, basically. I could also, you know, it's interesting to Eternal Stone this. I might actually Eternal Stone that. I don't know, though. Stacking Regen is not going to outdo stacking Sap. And then this one would be nice, maybe. Even then, though, I think I'd just rather focus on getting these down, the root seeds. If they're free, that's pretty nice. As far as these consuming, I'm fine with doing that on this. I may need that just early game here, or mid game we're at this point. I don't even really need a holdover, like maybe an offering token on holdover, but if I take that, I can't Ember reduce. Honestly, I'm just focused on Ember reduction right now. And maybe one of these. I don't really need them. Or I could just remove a card. How much gold do I got? Go in this Hell Vent here. It sucks that these Lodestone totems aren't going to have health, but it is what it is. I don't really need health because I can frontline with Woldenton. I think I might just remove the last Steward here. I don't gain much from that Surge Stone there. It's kind of a waste of gold, I'd say. And Strangler would be bad. We don't want to keep the units here. We want them to pass on by to the Pyre. Otherwise, units are going to like pass on by eventually because I am not killing them. Heaven Seal's A-okay. It's almost as a complete non-factor for this trial. The only thing that sucks is the haste. I mean, given that they have the haste, I may want to just go down here. But nah, I don't know. Do I? Nah, I think we do this. Still just scale up here. I will though play this here. Just I don't know. Actually, that was dumb. There was absolutely no reason to do that. So that was dumb. But you know what? We got to get this guy out. So these at 0, by the way, is pretty nice here. I should have put him in front actually. This is why stuff like Offering Token is just so nice. It's like it doesn't matter what it did, it just matters that I incanted. We won't be getting a lot of collectors on this run. I mean, I could have went for it, but I don't care too much about gold at this point. I'm not spending gold at the next shop, so there's no immediate need for it. There's no reason to not put this Edge Prior down, I suppose. I could just do this. But I'll just do this. I'm incanting enough here that they're gonna just be sapped and dead. Nice, high roll there on the discard too. Alright, we'll do this, get a reduction there, do this, get one drawn card here. And that's fine, that's another incant. Look at that, we're already doing 10 sap. At this point in the game, 10 sap is gonna just crush anything. Keep the damage coming. 10 sap seems to be our sweet spot. Makes sense. 5 cards drawn or 5 cards played, I should say. We love the haste. That just helps us out. Should put on Edge Prior, actually, technically. Yeah, I don't know if we need Animus of Will. I should probably just remove Animus of Will. All we need to do is play a few cards and we'll be good here. Play the cost reducted 0 cost card for max value. This extra health is actually pretty nice for these Lodestone totems. If I get like a bad, if it were Ragefell, that could be good, but I think it's probably fine. I was just gonna say, like, sometimes those Ragefell sweepers can get like 20 damage even without a slay, just because Ragefell like procs on them. Higher Grow. Catch 22 here because technically, yes, technically it is a 0 cost incant that I can play without a target, but also it hurts my draw, giving me energy, which I don't really need energy, so it's probably a skip. This, on the other hand, is super good. Urchin Spines. Ice Storm, also not bad. But it'd be another card that costs 1. I don't know. I may be overestimating my ability to sap, and Ice Storm would at least give me some leeway in being able to kill these Shadewings if I need it. I might take Ice Storm just for that. It's a while, though, since I hit... I'll be past... Well, I could hit this Merchant of Magic if I wanted to. I don't want to, though. There's a Hellvent here. Either way, I'll take this still. Just for the endgame. We got that now. It's nice, but in this deck, I don't know. It's okay. We don't want either of these, so that's some nice gold there. Trap Shoot's great. It's another. It's okay. It's okay in this deck. It's 0 cost, but it does need a target. But still, it's always nice to have Trap Shoot, I'd say. Hellvent, the Lodestone Totem, of course. Now we got 3. We're at the sweet spot now. I don't need 4, but I might take 4 just because I don't have like a unit cost reduction artifact, which makes me want to get 4 just in case I low roll and draw all 3 at the beginning. It's possible. It's not out of the question. Like here we drew 2, but luckily we have 3, so we can get 1 on the next turn. Well, we could do that. I'm not opposed to it. Let me just see how we're looking here for the sap. So there's 2 sap, they're dying. You know what? I'll take it. Nice. Maybe we throw one of these. Can actually get away with this technically. Might as well. We're at the 10 sap mark already, but once we redraw into our Lodestone Totem, we can get above that. And since I don't need the Prior here because I actually have another Lodestone Totem now, so I won't do the other play. I should have actually just played the Flash Freeze and then played that for 0, technically, because then I could have got to my mark, but you know what? Let's just do this. Don't want to take any damage if I don't have to. Back to that 10 mark. 10 is the magic... You know, 8 really is the magic number, actually, at this stage in the game. So if I put this down, we're looking at 6 sap, which would probably leave me damaged. Maybe it's not worth it to put this totem down for this fight. Just do this then. At this point, we only need 2 for this guy. I mean, he's a multi-striker. That shit ain't gonna survive very well against the... Should have put Prior in front, actually, but whatever. This guy's... You'll see, just 1 play. He's already down. Like, just all of this. Like, he'll be so dead here. It's like the only time this boss is not an absolute pain. This sap just wrecks him. He'll never even get a hit in. Get boxed. That was a right hook. Invigorating Solution is quite good. Card draw, free incant, no target needed, 0 cost. That's like everything you could ask for. And Crystalline is also decent. I think I would take Crystalline. Plus we have the Cuddlebeard, so why not? So at this point we could just get some health, but we don't necessarily need it. I might go for a Trinket here. The Merchant gives... We also get free removals, which is nice. Having the wide selection, there's a lot of things we can hit on to really help Lodestone work. So these aren't them. We skip. I mean, technically Volatile Gauge would help with getting him out, but I'm not going to take it because it severely reduces all those 0 costs, and we just do not incant much when we do that. So, unfortunately, we didn't find, like, I would be looking for, like, improved Firebox would be okay. The -2 to unit cost is great. Hell's Banners would be great. You know, one where you play 2 units and, you know, get the +3 Ember or whatever. All of those would be pretty nice, but you know, at least now we've gotten all 6 of those out of the pool, so to speak. So we're more likely to draw it at the end, which would be nice. But we don't need it. Is the great thing. Like, I think that's the thing. A lot of people that kind of have given up on Lodestone since the nerf, because it used to be 1 Ember. I think a lot of people only really take it if they already have, like, one of those artifacts, but I think what I've found, at least, is that you just don't need them. Sure, they're going to make it a lot easier, but they're just not needed. I think the detonations are probably the thing to get rid of here. Oh no, Animus Will. What am I talking about? Yeah, there we go. So we don't want to draw Animus and only Animus at the start. That's a pretty big miss. Now, this guy does have Incant, which will be frickin' annoying. But hopefully he'll come up here, and we can just, you know, get that Incant out of the way when it doesn't matter. Or alternatively, when these guys get here, because that's only 6 damage to the pyre, we can totally give that up. Oh, interesting. He just dropped it there instead of putting it here. I don't know what the logic is with Arcus a lot of the time. I'll be honest. We might as well start stacking Sap on Arcus. I would have even done it to Dazed him if it didn't discard those, but I'm fine with this. Now he's even got some Frostbite on him, which is nice. We get the Rally, so... what is it, 3 turns from now we'll have Incant. It's not a great one to have Incant on, but what are you going to do? So wait, would that be here? So I should actually kill this guy. Yeah, we should be good then. Let's consume this, we don't need it. It's not going to do anything. Wildwood Sap could even be a target for removal, to be quite honest. We may as well sap as much. We don't care about giving this guy armor. And this before that, obviously. And sure. Arcus has a lot of sap. So he'll be down here, up here. Let's see. So this wave, I could probably stand to do like this too, at least. But then we'll just keep doing this. Do that, that. Can save that, I guess. We also, if we have to, oh, this turn. See, that's weird. It's like, wait, you were here. I don't know. But, you know what? I could just get this guy down then, and we'll screw over a lot of things here, but I don't think it's worth taking all of this damage. We'll at least, you know, sap him down a little bit here. Oh, and this is reduced. That's funny how that works. So this actually still is playable. I'll do it. I mean, it screws these cards over, but I'd rather just not take any pyre damage here. Oh, well, 2 apparently. Plus Arcus now just has extra sap. Pretty much guarantees the victory, especially since we may not be able to incant very well, depending on what we draw. I'm gonna just, to be extra safe, do this. Poor offering token. I don't really need this. Though I don't know why I put it there. That was pretty dumb. But it probably just won't matter, to be quite honest. I mean, this guy's gonna have a lot of sap here. So, do this. I mean, he's already dead. But, similar to Talos, Arcus is a butthole, so run the score up on him. Let him show who's boss. I hope he dies to Lodestone totems. Yeah. Boss man here figured he'd get the finish. Another one of these, sure. The other things are too expensive. And at this point, I have enough pip to fit 3 on. If I'm pip screwed, I fit 2. I think, maybe I do Ember or draw here. Let me think about the pip screw situation. Is it good enough for me to set up middle with the 3, or can I still just do 2 at the top? If I do draw, that's a lot of extra stuff. I do feel draw is a bit better here. Let's do that. If I get pip screwed, I'll just go on I'll either go on a different floor or just do 2 Lodestone totems. It's fine. Let's go for an artifact. Actually, I should have gone for this artifact. Slight mistake, but I get a cost reduce here, so I'm fine with it. This is kind of a miss, but you know what? We have those initial stings. We may need just want that. I am a-okay putting a root seeds on holdover. Or actually this, if I find plus 10 on it, I'm fine with that for the Shade Wings. Don't think I'm doing that. Let's get these root seeds down. There's the 10, we'll put that here. Maybe I'll get one of these rail spikes down too. I think that's fine. Permafrost. I don't know that permafrost makes a whole lot of sense on anything. We can just save that gold for an artifact. Anything else here? I guess we could, is there any, like, high priority removals? Not really. And we'll just all in on the Thornlord here. Now we have 103 health. It's pretty nice. And gaining 3 incant per hit. Extra damage. It's a lot of extra sap we gotta get through. These Wilt Wings are gonna be annoying too. But you know what? I think we'll be fine. Pipped on the bottom, which is great. Tell you what though, if we can kill any of these Wilt Wings, we should. Actually, since I can just do this once, I'll do that and then put everything else up here. Probably gonna do that. Let's get another one of these into play though, of course. Let's do that. And let's do that and that. We'll have to wait to redraw into the other Lodestone. I'm still thinking of getting 4 Lodestones just so I don't get like too low rolled, so to speak. Okay. I want to put some damage here to finish. Well, I'm not really going to finish these Wilt Wings off. I don't want. Oh no. No, that's not good. I needed that for the Wilt Wings. Shit. Oh, that sucks. Let's give ourselves some time here then. I don't want to take all that damage to the pyre if I can help it. But at the end of the day, it might not matter. So I can at least kill this guy. We'll draw a lot, hopefully get back into our stuff here. Some of this will be nice. These Wilt Wings. And now we got a conundrum, because I have this. Do I just live with the 2? I think I can live with the 2 here, even though there's so much damage coming in. I can get a pretty good Resto Ditto here. I want to keep this on holdover, so... Unfortunate, like, draw order here, but hey, it is what it is. Yeah, we want that damage there, we'll put that damage there. We'll draw one. Should be enough sap. 16. The two of these do pretty nicely, don't they? And we can finish this one off. We can do that. Do that. Put the damage there. Do this. Living armor is not going to stand a chance. Take some of them out. We got pretty good damage on our frontliner here too. Might as well put them in, coach, right? Put them in. Take one of them out. Take one of them out. And just start playing stuff. Telling you, Lodestone Totem, it's a free win. I think that it's like the only, if you're just looking to win, the only time is like, I don't know about score, because with score it's like you have to go top floor almost every time. Sometimes you can do mid floor, but bottom floor is almost never happening. Like, I can definitely see the argument if you're going for score to not do Lodestone Totem, but I think if you're winning, just do it. By the way, Preserve Thorns is god tier for this. That's like 4 incants for 1 card. And I can reduce it to a 0 cost. Even at a 1 cost, that's insane. I don't think I would do Frenzied Swarm here. Just because it could... Draw order could make it like a dead weight sometimes, which I don't need. It just doesn't do anything for me. Nothing's ever going to hit me. I could do Hoarfrost if I really thought I had a chance at a flying kill, but I don't. I don't have nearly enough Frostbite to make that work. So we'll just skip these. True, I could maybe discard the Guardian's Amulet, but why not just get something that I don't need to deal with that on? We'll go this way for sure. Hellvent, another Lodestone. Nothing here's doing anything. Well, this is pretty good for those rail spikes, and this is potentially good. And honestly, this is not horrible. This makes it so the Shadewings never actually kill us. I'll actually just do that. I'll just spend 1 upgrade here then. Maybe these are already doing so much. I could even Hellvent these, to be honest. I might actually just do that instead of the Lodestone Totem at this point. I mean, why not, right? Let's bring this down to 0. If I could play that and a Lodestone Totem same turn, that's a good play. I guess we can Surge Stone these now, because I'm not going to be able to remove them. So the Hellvent could just go here. I can only fit 3 on the floor anyway. And I only need 2. These will help me draw through the deck so quick. I'm going to do this. But you could totally still do another Lodestone Totem, be fine for it. So the thing about Rules of Containment and Cuddlebeard, you notice, they have 4 and it's not going to go away, so they're going to die before they even get to me. That's pretty good, right? And we'll just get Wildenton up here. No real reason not to. So here we're getting punished for the not having another Lodestone Totem, but that is fine. We'll just do this. And this at 0, by the way, is exactly for this type of situation. Now I can just do this to my heart's content. Don't think I need this. Why don't we just do this? Now he's back for more. We drew all of these. Not the greatest to draw all of them at once. But, you know, it is what it is. We will do this one, I think. Or, nah, since I'm going to play one, let's just do one of them. get this reduction. That's nice. We'll get some more of this, and I'm gonna play these at a later time, I think. I'll tell you what, if it leaves me with the other one, I'll play it, but nah. I'll be redrawn into them soon enough, possibly even this turn. Alright, we got this. It's nice. Not that we need it anymore, because, yeah, we just don't. Double tank, sure. Don't think we're ever gonna get these guys doing any damage, unfortunately. At least our frontliner will. It's a sap fight. I think I'm winning the sap fight. What do you think? Let's get this guy down. Let's see. I got how many zero costs here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 3 is 12 sap. I think I like that. Let's put you in the front. Actually, you have less sap. Let's put you in the back. So we'll do that. This just for an incant. Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot. I'm drawing like a bunch of extra stuff. That's why I helveted it, sure. Well, we're especially getting enough sap now. How many sap does Seraph has on him now? Have on him? Have on her? I'm very good at grammar. 45. Not bad. You only got 13 on me, so... Step up your game, Seraph. Step it up. Don't you know how to sap? Let's get this out of here. Do this, this... As much as I'd love to put this in on him, I don't know, maybe I should just wait on it. What do you think? We don't need it this turn. Let's wait on it. Try to get a maybe some insane final turn against Seraph. Or, yeah, because we're not going to draw here. I forgot these are doing extra damage too. Here, Seraph, have some of that. Yeah, I'm doing damage with that guy. Sweet. You're definitely losing the sap war. I have a guy doing damage. One of my minions, I should say. It's gonna be wild before he does any damage. Here, you can have that final thing there. Here, you can have that. Oh, low roll, never lucky. Never lucky. Looks like we're not going to get it for the turn that we want. Plus we're not... we could. We could. I'm going to still save it. I want to get the max sap here if possible. It's possible I draw. It's not likely, but it's possible. Okay, I didn't get it. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I got it. Sick. Alright, let's get these out of here. Alright, the final sap count, 104. Sorry, Seraph, but... learn to sap. I think that would beat the last Divinity. What do you think? I never got to play the beta, but from everything I gather, I think that would beat the last Divinity. I have nothing witty to add here, but yeah, 40k, not bad actually. Oh yeah, we gotta hand out Game Ball. I wonder who gets the Game Ball. Gee, oh yeah, that's right, Lodestone Totem. Lodestone Totem, aka Michael Jordan, aka Wayne Gretzky, aka Tom Brady. Just carrying the run on its back. Though, you know, without the damage, Wildington technically couldn't win. You do need that Wildington. You need Tony Kukoc. You know, you need Julian Edelman, Chris Godwin. You know, you gotta have the role player there, but really, you know, the star player here, Lodestone Totem, a free win, always a free win. Hopefully you can see that there. You know, again, no real artifact support for it, and it still just crushes. So, until next time, thanks for watching. Peace.